Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Catherine Kelly. Nice to see you. Hi, Lynn. I watched part one this morning, so now I'm excited to see the process of candle making. Oh, cool. Hi, Sue. Hi, Treese. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Trish. How is everyone doing today? Happy hump day, y'all. Hi, Judy Stalker. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Sheila. So if you are new to me, if you don't typically watch me, I do film in landscape. So if you're wondering why your picture's so small, if you turn your device landscape, um, instead of portrait, then you'll see the fuller picture. But if you're wondering why I'm just at the top of the screen, that's why. So if you turn, then I get bigger. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Sheila. Thank you for spreading the chaos, Judy. Hi, Donna Sue. Tossed Onyx's toy. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Okay, so yesterday we started the candle making, and so today we'll actually pour the wax. I'm thinking, but once we do that, we pretty much can't do anything else. So I did pull out the little bucket here so we can do some of the glass etching today as well. So how are you feeling, Miss Wanda? All right. Troy, leave Onyx alone. All right, let's get my desk on the screen here. Okay, so thank you for sprinkling the love, Kathy. So yesterday we decoupaged these little wooden wall hangers. They're from the Dollar Tree. Basically, we're gonna put the Troy's chasing Onyx around. Hi, Cindy. Good evening, Jill. They're from the Dollar Tree. They came with the little, I just dropped one. The little hooks and yarn to put through. Let me get it because Onyx will probably take off with it. And then also yesterday we did, these were also from the Dollar Tree. These two, this one we put some IOD transfers on. Does anyone know why I can't see the comments? Oh, you're on YouTube. I'm not sure why you can't see the comments on YouTube. Sue's on YouTube as well. Drewsy! Oh my goodness. Thank you, Drewsy. Drewsy, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, Drewsy? Through Onyx's toy, I'm laying down watching you. Been up since 3:30 and haven't stopped, so I had to lay down. Miss Wanda! Doggone it. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Hi, Rennie. Hi, Lori. Okay, and then this one, we did the opal crackle yesterday. So we did the two-step opal crackle, which is giving us this little frosted look. And then I don't know if you can tell, but there are some cracks in here. And then we were thinking we would, kind of fussy cut around these flowers and put this on here. But of course, I was looking at things and I thought it would be pretty. We could actually do this on both to maybe, since we're not going to put that metal piece back on there, we could put some trim up in here, the would you bin trim. If you want the crowd comments, they are here on Facebook. Oh, is that what she means? Yeah, I stream on Facebook and YouTube. So when I'm reading comments from everywhere. So hi, Annette. How are you? Hi, Marilyn. You're new to my page. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Alrighty, so I'm thinking, what do you guys think? I think we can put some trim in there. I pulled out some that will fit, so we've got like a little rope. We have this itty bitty one that has the like the little scrolls, and then we also have a little bit of this one left. So we'll put, I'm thinking that'll look really pretty in there. But instead, and the thing is, if you weren't here yesterday, so we're gonna have, you know, a glass. We're gonna fill it. We're gonna make our own candle wax, and put candle wax in here. So I also pulled out, and this is again for this one. I don't know. Maybe we, instead of doing a transfer, I pulled out. This is one of the Totally Dazzled. Look at how pretty that would look on there. I'd be going crazy to keep up with all those different streams. Oh, no, it's fine. It's the Flu. Oh, trees. Type A. Goodness gracious. So I put, so that would be pretty on there. Or if we wanted to do, you know, something simple, that one is curved just enough that that would go on there. Or we could also just, you know, put some flowers on there. You like the applique? You like that? It is pretty, right? So, and then what I was thinking first is we would put the rose gold in through the cracks because the opal crackle. Hi, Sandy. How are you? All right. So we have all the hot flashes going today. So I have the fans on full blast. All right. So we will put these Totally Dazzled on here. But I don't want to put the wax paste under it because, you know, obviously I don't want it to slip all around everywhere. So let's see if there's anywhere in particular. I guess right there is good. And then we will put the trim up there. All right, so let's take a couple of these and heat them up so we can put the trim in there. And then also, I was just going to paint the bottom of these, but because they are shelves, you may see the bottom a bit, right, depending on how high someone hangs them. So we had enough paper to do on the back of this one, so we'll probably end up decoupaging the back of that one, and then maybe we'll crackle the back of this one. So, all right, let's heat up some of these trims. Hi, Lynn Perkins. Oh, did you go? All right, I'm confused. What's happening? Facebook? You went over to Facebook to see the comments? Okay, so I think I want to do, I like this one, but it's super, super delicate. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Not so late today, Mel. Nope. So I'm thinking we'll do one of these on each. So let me show you what I'm talking about. See how it fits right in there? What do you guys think? And then obviously we'll paint that. So let's kind of get a little marking of where to cut it. And then we'll need to flatten it back out to paint it. Let's do that one on there. We have enough to do it on both. That probably, let's just do that on both because this is not going to be enough to use probably on anything else. So let's just do it on both and not make things so complicated, Terry. Yes, I feel like I am back home again. Aw, thank you, Drusy. Thank you. Mel, it really depends on what you are looking at. I make it a point that the trims that I do use are affordable. I purposely don't get the expensive pieces. Um, because yeah, some of it gets pricey, but I make it a point to use the trims that are affordable. So, all right, so let's do one. Let's do one in this blue color, and then let's use maybe a neutral tan color for the one that's going to go on here. So, you guys know I love country blue. So let's use that for the blue. And then for the one that's going to go over here, let's just pick up like Falcon Brown or Hazelnut. I'm going to go Falcon Brown, and then we can dry brush both of them. Are you asking Marilyn where is she located? Aw, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. All right, so again, sorry, my fan, y'all. I think I can. I've got this big bulky sweater on, and you know, it's hot. It's hot. Okay, so let's paint one. This is again the country blue. So this is the acrylic matte, my Pentart. So let's just get that on one of these. And you can see it's a very pretty color. Colorado. I'm in California. I got folks all over. All over. UK, South Africa, Canada, all around the US. I think it's amazing. So if you are new to me, I do have Telegram, where I do send out a notification, usually about 15 minutes prior to me going live, but I do not spam or do any of the other things. And then also, I do have a group called Crafting Chaotix, where you are welcome to share any of your hobbies. It doesn't have to be just crafting. It could be anything that you enjoy doing. And then also, I do a free Zoom meet and mingle once a month, where all of us get together and talk and craft or whatever we feel like doing. So we do that once a month. And you can go in on video, voice, or just chat and comments. Totally up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. But I usually leave the Zoom room open for at least 4 hours, so you can come and go anytime within those 4 hours, or some stay the whole 4 hours, which is really cool. But since we are all over the world, we probably wouldn't ever get to sit and chat together, so it's a nice way to get to meet everyone. Oh my goodness, thank you, Mel, for the stars. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Hi, Barbara Ross. Hi, Linda. How are you? Yes, it is a global group of awesome ladies. Hi, Carol Frost. How are you? I watch Lindy from Taterbuggin. Oh, I love Lindy. Oh my goodness, I love Lindy. Hope dry brushing will be included in your next class. Will the class be available for replay? All of my classes are available for replay many times, as often as you like, forever. I put you into a group, and then yeah, it stays in there forever. Um, so hi Beth, how are you? So Treese has a North American map on the wall over there, like a cereal. Oh my goodness! And she asked where we're from and puts a pin on. That's awesome. A pin to see where everybody is. Oh my God, that would be so amazing to see. So we did dry brushing in my last class, Mel. Um, but you never know. I love to dry brush, so you never know. But we definitely did dry brushing in my last class. We also did decoupage. So my last class was a shadow box, and that's something that I really enjoy, is when I have some folks in there. Hi Troy, God bless you. You want to get mom? I will. You want to get mom a tissue so I can wipe your nose? It's always enjoyable for me when there's someone in the class that hasn't done any, that has never done a technique before, like dry brushing or decoupage, and then being able to see their finished project at the end and how beautiful it turned out is just amazing. Jackie, how are you? All right, so let's get these dried up. God bless you, son. And then we'll dry brush them a little bit. Oh, Sue. Hey, Dana. You're already starting trouble, Sue. I mean, come on. Do we expect anything less from Sue? All right, so let's get one of my Decoupage Queen stipple brushes, and I am going to just use a little bit of my Waverly Plaster. This is driving me nuts. There we go. And I'll just put a little bit right here. All right, so I am going to load up my brush. Can you guys see that? Now you can't. Let me pull you back out for a minute. So I'm going to load up my brush, and I want that all in my bristles, okay? So I'm going to, as I'm loading my brush, I'm rotating it. So I'm constantly turning it, okay? Then I'm going to come onto my paper towel, and I'm going to offload all of that. I know it seems strange, but when I hit my paper towel and there's hardly anything coming off, and at the same time when I'm offloading, I'm rotating my brush as well, okay? Then I'm going to come in with a light hand, and I'm going to start dry brushing this, okay? So, and you can see it's picking up all of the raised parts, and I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to rotate my brush, get all of that off. Now, the reason why I always say it's important to rotate your brush while you're offloading is because if you don't do it, you're going to get to one of those spots that have too much paint on there, and then it's going to be painting and not dry brushing, because you're going to get a big blob of the white paint. So, and then now again, really with the brown, you can see what the dry brushing does. So of course it's stuck to the towel, but Let me get that up so you can see now. Okay. All right, so also what we're going to do is I like to do layers and layers and layers. Here come all the details. Hi, Anne. Happy New Year. Good to see you. I love that look too. Okay, so both of the rice papers I'll bring you. Actually, I'll let you stay in there for a minute. Both of the rice papers have some pink. I am one that really likes to layer, so I am going to take the wax paste, the metal, which is the rose gold, one of my favorites. And again, if you go in with your finger, it's a little bit, heavier of a deposit, so I'm going to wipe off just a bit. You can also use a brush, but once again, I'm just going to very lightly come in. You see that? And then and you can go in with as much or as little as you want for this. And I'm just really kind of, all right, you see right there what happened? I'll show you how to fix that in just a minute. So we got a big deposit of wax because there's a lot of wax on my finger that I didn't wipe off. You can leave it if you want, or I'm going to get a brush and I'm going to pick up all of that I got on there, right? Then I'm going to take some clear transparent wax. I'm not going to hit my mouse so I don't exit out of here. So I'm going to just take transparent wax. You can use the Pentart, you can use the Bear, just any clear transparent wax, all right? And then I'm going to take right there in that spot, I'm going to put on some of that transparent wax. We're going to get a cloth and wipe back. Okay, so now you can see all of that wax that I put on there, that big heavy deposit is gone. So now I'll come back and now we're good. Okay, and I'm actually going to get some on the edges here. You won't see too much of it, but because it'll be up under the lip. And I did it again. Almost in the same area. Good grief. All right. So we got that one done. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Helen. How are you guys? All right. Nicole, how are you feeling? Can you hear today? I'm asking her, can she hear today? I guess if she answers me, she'll be able to hear. Can or should we seal wax paste? You don't have to. You don't have to. I tend to seal everything that I do, but you don't have to seal wax. So again, I'm just taking that rose gold and just hitting kind of the tops, especially on, the little, what look to be like circles. All right, so we've got our rose gold on there. And so your transparent wax, any brand, is always your eraser for like antiquing paste or wax, another colored wax. Is the Micro Crackle from TH Decor water-based? Yes. This one, the Micro. Oh, the banner. Thank you. Okay, so once again, let's go ahead. Let's actually put these on first. So this one goes with this. So this one is going to go onto this one. Okay, So let's go ahead and get some of our So I'm going to use the Type Bond. We're going to heat these up. Hold on. Okay. Because the candle wax that I plan on putting in here is only going to go up to here. I'm not going to have it come up here. You're going to see the back of this. I mean, you don't have to paint it, but I'm going to just because it's going to look really strange. And then we're going to make sure we dry it really well because we're going to now glue that down. If you put your candle wax all the way up, because it's not, it's going to be the white candle wax, you wouldn't see it. But I don't know. You guys know how I am about details, and it would just look strange to me to see the wood backing. Hi, Tina. How are you? Hi, Lynn. How's that Holly girl? Okay, and then let's get a little bit of the Falcon Brown. Actually, that one's frosted, but it's still, y'all, I can't do it. Can't do it. It's the same way, like, I've got to paint the bottoms. I've got to paint the backs. It's the same. It just, I don't know. Got to finish. I feel like you have to, the details matter. Finishing your project, front, back, left, right. I feel like all of that matters. Okay. So I did make these a little longer, so I'm going to have to cut and then paint wherever they meet up. I already know that, though. Has to be painted. It has to be, right? It just has to be. You will still kind of see through the frost. Yeah, see? It just, I don't know. Some would just leave it. I can't. It would literally drive me bananas. You are a consummate professional. Or just a little wacky. How bad can you be when you're sitting in a bubble bath? Oh, that's awesome. All right, so let's get that around. Do you see what I mean? On the inside, you would be able to see that wood back, and it would look bad, y'all. Okay, so I have a sharp blade over here. Don't cut your wood you've been when it's not warmed up. I'm just going to make a little mark of where it needs to be cut. Just make sure I can see it. All right. Y'all, I can barely see that line. Good cuggly muggly, my eyes. My eyes, my eyes. Bad. Okay. All I'm doing is just paint now because I cut that. I obviously didn't even paint that one edge, but because I had to cut that little bit off, I'm going to paint that. Let's heat it up a little bit. Because these are smaller and thinner, and then I have my fan right on me, they're cooling quicker. Golly, my words today are just not working. Hi, Teresa Cherry. All right, so let's get a little bit of the Titebond. You can use whatever wood glue you prefer, but it absolutely needs to be wood glue. Don't use hot glue with this. You need it to sit flat, and hot glue is not going to do that for you. So, but any good wood glue. I've also used Gorilla wood glue. That works fine as well. I've actually even used heavy body gel. That works just fine too. All right, so I'm just heating it a little bit so I can make sure. And that same seam that I was going off of yesterday, I'm just going to use that again. We might have to cut it a little bit more just because your woodgie bin will expand a little bit when you heat it. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to heat that up and then cut it. Yeah. Hi, Jamie. I've used heavy body gel too, Nicole, and it works just fine. It works great, actually. Okay, so as you can see, it has expanded. This one actually did quite a bit. So I'm going to cut it again. Yeah, I've used heavy body gel, and heavy body gel is amazing. Okay, so once you get your woodgie bin on, you are going to, well, first I'm going to come in with a silicone brush, and I'm just going to get some of that excess glue out of there. Once you get your woodgie bin on, you do want to heat it up again so that it actually adheres to your surface, okay? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Heavy body gel is like, it's that one thing you want in your, in your MacGyver bag, because it's like, MacGyver's duct tape. That's what heavy body gel is. Okay, so that's what this one looks like. How pretty, right? And then, so this one, we're going to put the Totally Dazzled on here. And then we're going to put this up here. This one's going to be super long. I already know because I just used the rest of it. So let's heat it up and cut it. I love my heavy body gel. Everything. I know. Hi, Jackie Bates. So, how many of you had to go back to work this week? And was it yucky? Did you get to, or actually, I know some of you didn't even get any of the holidays off, right? So, all right, so I'm going to make that little mark again. I'm pretty sure that it's going to expand a little bit again, but, all right. Now, I'm gonna have to put my cheaters on. Let's see. It's so nice to be retired. Let's get that cut, and then let's get my little bit of brown in here. So like I said, we are pretty much done with these. So we will heat up the candle wax and pour the wax in these, and then we'll set these aside. And then, like I said yesterday, I will show you guys some of this glass etching on the cup. Still, hey, Catherine, Happy New Year! Still on vacation in Branson, Missouri. Don't know where that is. I mean, I know where Missouri is. Never heard of of Branson. Branson. All right, let's get this on here and see. Oh, that's going to be good. Okay. So I'm just going to, once again, what are you doing, Troy? Wow, I just looked up and it's dark outside. I'm on the West Coast, so some of you are like, well, yeah, it's only 1:36 for me, so, but it looks like it's about, oh, it's raining. Ah, no wonder. I was gonna say, wow, it was a little brighter than that just a minute ago. It's raining. We are actually getting some rain. What do you know? Okay, let's heat this up a little bit. Hi, Miriam. Should have never went into work today. Oh gosh, was it icky? Was it busy? Why? What happened? Was somebody being a knucklehead? All right, let's get this down. And then let's heat it up. I wasn't ready. Ah, gotcha. Freezing in Pennsylvania and then snow coming to Lynn. Wow. I must say, it was actually pretty chilly last night. I went to throw the trash out and and usually I'm not like that. I was like, whoa, I told Onyx, come on, let's go. Let's get back inside. So I'm going to use my silicone brush and just get off this excess. Even though this is going to dry clear, you still want to get that excess off. All right, and then let's heat that back up, and then that's good to go. Okay, so now before we do anything else, so I want this to go on right here. So I'm just going to, I was going to say make a mark with a pencil, but I don't even guess I have any more pencils left over here, Troy boy. Actually, let's put it on and I'll move around it with the wax. What I don't want to do is put wax underneath this because obviously it's not going to stick, right? Okay, and then I am actually going to reinforce this with some B7000 because it is a candle, and actually it started lifting right here. Because it is a candle, it's going to be heating up and whatnot. That's the last thing you want is for your bling to slip, right? So let's just go and put in some reinforcement glue. Found a few things along the way, though, that lost for a while. Oh, you're cleaning up. I made it half day, just taking forever to get over. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe you. Sheesh, you made it half day. All right, so I'm gonna actually stand up because well, if you don't know, I'm pretty good for getting things crooked around here. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Wowee. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. UK weather, damp and rain. Oh, hey, Callie. You have never heard? No. Bronson, Missouri. It's west of St. Louis, about 2 hours or so. Great vacation spot. Oh, wow. I didn't know. I haven't. Thank you. Okay. And then I'm just making sure to get down where I put the B7000. And then let's go in and get some of this rose gold. And just lightly, we're going to go in with a very soft brush, if I can find it, way back here in the land of brushes. So I'm going to go in with a very light hand and a very fluffy brush. And we're going to take, again, some of that rose gold. All right. And as always, I'm going to work it into my lid. And then I'm going to hold my brush way far back so that I have the least amount of pressure. And let's come in and just swirl it into the glass here. It's going to pick up the cracks and any other little swirls we have. And then we're going to take a soft cloth and just, oh, that's so pretty. And if you use shop towels like I do, you can actually use that to wipe off. Whoa. Troy? Oh, not Troy. Hey, sister. You sure can make a plain jar look fabulous. Thanks, Dana. Okay, so now let's go up and around. So you definitely don't want to put on any type of wax or anything if you're going to, use anything on the jar like the applique or like transfers, because it won't stick. Can you see what that pink did? Just that haze did, but also can you see the cracks? Hold on. Let's stop moving it about and see. There you go. When the light hits it, can you see the crackle? So it's just very soft, subtle cracks that are in there. And you can't see it, but I can see it up close. The rose gold has settled into the cracks, which is super pretty. It's totally dazzled. This one is totally dazzled. All right, so I'm thinking our jars are pretty much good to go. So these are our 2 jars for our candles. So I think we can put our candle wax, get that going so we can put that in there. I don't know if I'll use these brushes, so I won't throw them in the wax. Whoa, that top wasn't on, and I know Sue would have loved for that to go all over me. Sue, don't giggle. Don't laugh, Sue. Okay, so I'm going to clear off my desk a bit because we got to get this candle wax going. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. let's get, so yesterday I was playing around, and remember this little pot that I had, because I was saying, you know, we could even, you know, put this on the little chair. I hadn't played with any of those, the liquid candle dyes that I had gotten. But I did, what I keep smelling, I did put just a couple of drops of the essential oil in lavender, and just a couple. And my goodness, it smells really good. And I maybe put 3 drops. Totally dazzled. Oh, Sue would crack up. I have spilled paint on myself many a times, and Sue, she will start snorting, laughing. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Okay, so let's get, do you think we should dye the wax, or should we just let it go the way it is? Because it's going to be, you know, it's just soy wax. I don't know what you guys think. So this one, I don't think will matter too much because it's, you know, has the frosted opal crackle on the glass. But I don't know. Do you think with this one we should color it? You like Elsa and let it go. Stop. It's too late. I have now snorted twice. You see how she does me? And then once we get these poured, because it's obviously, it's going to take overnight for it to set. This little bitty one didn't set until, I mean, I poured it, and I haven't even cut the wick or anything, but I poured it when I was done here, and yeah, it wasn't ready until the morning, so just leave it plain. All right. Okay, so so yeah, that was the little, what that one came in. All right. And then once we get this poured, we will do the, we will do the glass etching on the cup that we're also going to pour wax in. I'm just clearing things out of my way because, you know, we're going to have this hot wax on here. And then we'll also, if we have time, we'll finish the bottoms of these. Okay, so first thing we're going to need to do is, now this is the second one that I'm going to use. It's the double stick dots for the wicks. They don't stick. As soon as you heat them up, they want to float up. So I just put just a smidge of hot glue down there. I mean, I know when that heats up, it's going to move too, but, you know, all the same. Okay, now, I don't know. What do you guys think? I do have the lavender essential oil. I also have the original Juicy Couture. And then I didn't know that they had the Chanel No. 5 until Debbie Rigg said something. So I also have the Chanel No. 5 to fragrance the wax. Yeah, you absolutely need a clear workspace. So you just take the double stick, right? And you put that on the bottom of your wick. Now, like I said, it's supposed to hold it down, but every time I have done it, it doesn't hold it. They want to float up. So I don't know. It could be just I just used what it came with. So I just put a little dot of hot glue, and then I'm going to, there's actually a little hole down there, or a little like dot. Okay. And you can put as many, well, you can put as many wicks in there that as you want. So if you're doing like a bigger candle, you know, you could put in 3 wicks. Now this is supposed to go this way because it has this lip. I was playing with it last night and found that if we kind of put it that way, it holds a little bit better. On Amazon, and they are linked in my store. My cat is watching too today. Aw. Hi, Jim Pie. How are you? So again, and the little kit that I have, the candle, the one that I have is linked in my store, and it comes with all of it. I did buy additional wicks though, because I don't remember what comes with the actual set, but I don't think they're that long. So I bought additional wicks that are all different, you know, lengths. So like a lot longer, a lot shorter. So I think that was the only thing. But it comes with the spoon. It comes with the wick holders. It comes with the heating plate and everything. So it's a good kit for the, you know, what you get. Very good value for everything that you get. I think it's like $40, the one that I got. It's $40 and it comes with everything. All right. So these are ready. Pretty much. Oh, that would be nice. Hi, Audrey. How are you? I do not want to buy any new ideas like candles. I have way too much to paint. They don't look. So you guys are thinking to use Chanel number 5 in both, or should we like kind of mix it up and do lavender in one? I don't. Oh, you know what? No, let's just do one or the other, because then I'll have to make 2 different batches. Never mind. Wait. I used to make it a lot with my aunt. It would be our niece and aunt days. Miss those memories. Aw. Okay, so you guys, I will tell you, this little plate gets super hot super fast. So just be mindful and careful of, you know, cats, dogs, Troy-Troys. And I'm actually going to just clip my hair back just because I really don't want wax in my hair. I've gotten everything else. Just send me a Chanel candle, please. Oh, okay. All right. So, and it, like I said, it comes with all of this. It even comes with, I think it was 6 pounds of the soy wax. So we're going to need to fill up both of these. I don't know, y'all. I couldn't tell you how much I'm going to need, but I will tell you, right, that when it melts down, it's going to be a lot less than you think you have. Like Rima with her resin. And oh yeah, no, I can't say that I've ever gotten resin in my hair. Hi, Robin. How are you? Hi, Brenda. Did I say hi to you? I have Chanel essential oils. Yeah, you know what? I guess I didn't even think about it. And then when Debbie reminded me that I had this, and then she brought out her essential oil, and it was the Chanel, I was like, what the heck? Oh, is it, Audrey? I hope you start to feel better. Yeah, I hope everybody who is not feeling well, please kick that icky right out. Back in the 70s, my older sister used to wear Chanel number 5. She would practically bathe in it and people would gag. Oh, she was one of those, huh? Where she would leave the room and you could still smell her for hours later. So we're going to heat it up. I'm telling you guys, this thing gets super, super hot, super, super fast. I also do have my little, well, I did have them, my heating mitts around here somewhere. Oh, they're on the ground as usual. What I did like about these candle mixes though is there weren't any big chunks in them. So you have a big container of different oils and wanting to get rid of them. What is on my I don't know. So this one is the Chanel. This one is the Juicy Couture, and then this one is just the lavender. So I am guessing everybody wants me to do the Chanel. I'm so glad that you put your hair back, Terry. I know, right? Okay, so I'm turning mine all the way up. This one goes up to number 5, but it heats up so fast that it's actually scary. I keep forgetting to send you a message about your yearly. Oh, Robin. I still have a bottle of Chanel number 5 from 1972. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Hi, Trina. How are you? How are you feeling, Trina? Oh my gosh. 1972, Rennie? Oh, and another thing, y'all. When you first get your hot plates, don't be surprised if when you turn it on and you get that really, because it's burning off, the noose, and so that smell is, yes, because I thought I had no use for them anymore, but now I do. Oh yeah, make some candles. That's what gave me this idea, is because my son, especially for Christmas, he always buys me like the Bath and Body Works candles. And then, you have all of those, jars, like once they're done. So I was like, well, why the heck can't I just put more candle wax in there? So that's what gave me the idea of doing candles. And then you can, have your own scents, because you could just put a couple of drops of, your essential oil in there. I know somebody was asking me though, like, what is the ratio of, essential oil to the wax? I don't know. I always just do a couple of, drops. The only thing I could find was online. I found that it said like 1.6 fluid ounces for every pound of candle wax. So if you are, comfortable with doing measurements, now do you guys see that? It's already starting to liquefy. And there was a lot of wax in there. So, and then everybody has different ratios, right? That you can find online. So, I don't know. I think the more that you make the candles, you'll kind of get a feel for how much of the essential oil you want to put in there. Oh, and that was another thing, you guys. I have cute, you guys remember the carousel that I did? The resin mold with the carousel, and I did the hot air balloon. I could do a candle out of that. I have the mold sitting out here because I was going to do something with it. But I have a little bathtub mold. How cute would that be? A little bathtub mold, and has the little feeties. to make a candle out of that, to do resin and then make a candle out of that. Oh my gosh, Nikki! Nikki, how the heck are you? Hey, Nikki. I haven't talked to you for a couple months, girl. I save all the leftover candle wax. Once the wick burns out, then I make layered candles. Ooh, that's a good idea, Brenda. You leaving now, baby? Sorry. Love you. Have a nice day. Drive safely. Yeah. Hi, Denise. Good afternoon. Happy New Year, Nikki. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Dang, girl, I haven't talked to you in forever. So you can see now, y'all, that this is almost all done. We just have that little bit that was on the spoon. So you can see how fast that melted, but you can also see we had this thing 3/4 of the way full, and it's probably only going to be enough to do maybe one. Again, I only made, a handful of candles, and I still can't, I guess I just really haven't paid attention either. I haven't, like made mental notes or anything of how much I need. So you can see now it's all the way melted, right? And what's really neat about this is you can actually just, once you've poured and got all of that out, you can just wipe it clean. So I'm going to turn my hot plate off because the heat is just like coming at me. And I'm going to use my little oven mitts just to kind of, let's move it out of the way because this is probably the one time Sue wouldn't laugh, is if I burned myself. She would probably yell at me and be super mad at me. All right, so I'm just going to, I just want to push it over here to the side. So yeah, just please be extra safe. So again, it comes with the hot mat. So, okay, so before we do that, I'm going to take a couple of drops of the Chanel No. 5. No, sir, it was not. It was a class at Harvard. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to put in a couple of drops. Again, I can't not give you guys a ratio because I don't know. So I just took a pipette. You can use the dropper, but whatever. And then give it like a little stir. Now, this is the time that you would add any color. So if you wanted to do the liquid candle dye like I have, this is the time that I add it. I don't do any of this on the hot plate. Like, I don't add my oil and all of that while it's still on the hot plate. Just, because it's not going to harden right now. So, okay. So let's get our first one. And then, again, I'm almost positive that wick is going to want to move. That's why I usually will just do a little dab of the hot glue. I can't see. Okay, so that's that one. Again, we won't see it harden a couple or 10. We aren't going to see it harden because, so I'll just push that aside. We aren't going to have enough to do this whole one. But I will pour in what we have, and then we can mix up. But it's just as simple as that, you guys. You can see it's so super easy. It's from my Amazon. It's from my Amazon. It's from Amazon, and it is in my store, Sheila. I know, and I can already smell it. Pouring it, and it smells so good. So, all right, so let's pour in a little bit more, so that way we can fill up that candle. Right. And that heating plate and everything else is still hot, so that's not going to take long at all. Oh, yeah. You love the fruity smelling ones, tropical scents. And see, and that's the really neat thing about the essential oils. You can get it in any scent. So the ones that I have linked in my store, I think the one that has the true lavender had like 62 cents. So yeah, it's in my Amazon store. So the links are all in my Amazon store. Love the candle kit. Looks way easier than how we did it. Yeah, and I just read that. But yeah, so you can see everything that I'm using is all in that kit. And I'm pretty sure the kit was $39.99. And like I said, the only thing additional that I bought was this box that had the additional sized, different wicks, because the one that comes in the kit just has the standard, like a small size. It would have been good enough for this, like this size. But if you're trying to do like a taller glass or something, those aren't going to be good enough. Don't like scented candles, they bother you. Oh, well, you don't have to put anything in there either. Champagne toast. Oh, I used to use that a long time ago. Same here. I think I have abs of steel now, but from all the coughing. Oh. Jackie, it's all from my Amazon store. I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment. It's all from my Amazon store. You can go in and there's links in there. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Nikki, did you ever find out where that box went? I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is already melted. So I'm just going to stir it a bit just to get the rest of these little bits melted. And we are good. So that's already all good to go. I'm going to put it back on my mat and turn this off. What, Papas? If you go get a tray, I will put it up for you. And then I'm just going to get my pipette again. Oh, why? Did it get mailed back to you? I thought it was lost. So I'm not going to put as many as I did in that bigger batch. Okay. And then I'm going to stir it up, and then we'll pour it and fill the rest of this candle. But you guys can see it's super duper easy. And like I said, everything that I used all came from the Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, it's still not going to be enough. Whatever. Okay, I will pour the rest. I'll do the rest of that later because you can layer your, and that's super cool too because you guys can have fun with it. Because what I was thinking is you can make like a rainbow candle if you wanted to, or, you know, do like, if we wanted to match the colors, we could do pink, brown, you know what I mean? And then as it would take you a minute because you'd have to wait as it hardens to pour, but you can pour it in, you know, different stages. So anyhow, you're repacking. I thought you mailed it and it got lost. Okay, so really quickly before I leave you guys, I did want to show you because we were going to do we're going to do candle wax in this cup as well. And like I said, it's really cool with this. All you need to do is just wipe it out. When that cools down, you just wipe it out. And then, you know, you can, but wipe it out. And then if you want to take it to the sink and properly wash it out or whatnot. But, okay. So for the glass etching, I am going to, even though I cleaned these already, I'm just going to take some alcohol and clean the outside again. Okay. So I was telling you guys yesterday, when you get this, the glass etching paste comes with gloves. You absolutely need to wear hand protection when you're working with the glass etching, okay? I had a candle someone had made with my wedding invitation. Choices are endless. Oh, yeah. One more thing for me to be obsessed with. It's so easy and so fun too, and you can like you can get super creative. I watched somebody they had put like dried flowers in the candle wax, so as it was burning you can see like it was really pretty. And so I need to watch the video though to see how to put the dried flowers in there because, you know, who knows with me. Okay, so also what I was telling you guys yesterday is I found at the Dollar Tree, they also had double stick like letters and stuff, because what you want to do when you are etching glass is you want to use a stencil that is going to stick onto your surface, onto the glass, because you're going to put the glass etching paste on it and then you need it to sit. It won't burn off decoupage paper. Hi, Chauncey. How are you? I didn't even see you come in. I went through 27 pounds of beeswax. I am not going to be doing candles for... You're all candled out. Decoupage paper is not going to burn off. Burn off of what? Are you probably not even talking to me? Are you not talking to me? You guys, it smells so good right here. It smells like the Chanel No. 5. I will be getting me one of those kits as soon as I earn a paycheck again. Aww. Yes, Lynn, the hot plate works super good. Wow, Troy is over here. He's doing his thing. Okay, so I'm doing good, thank you, on outside of glass as wax gets hot. No. Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. Did the hot plate come with the kit? Yes. Huh. Sorry guys, had like a piece of hair or something. The hot plate came with this hot plate right here. It came with this. It came with the mat. It came with the spoon. It came with the thermometer that I don't know, I didn't use, but it's never even been taken out. And it came with wicks and what else? I don't know. And it came with like 6 pounds of, I'm still using these. It came with 6 pounds of wax. So it's an awesome kit. Awesome. Are you doing a double boiler or are you placing the metal container drink? It went directly onto my hot plate. Directly onto it. So yeah, directly onto it. Okay. So it includes a hot plate for candle wax melting, 6 pounds of organic soy candle wax, 50 cotton candle wicks, 1 stainless steel pouring pot, 2 stainless steel center devices, 1 stainless steel spoon. Oh, yeah, so it came with these. I was like, center devices. It came with 2 of these to hold your wicks. But yeah, and it comes with, like I said, I thought I had the thermometer here just so you guys can see, but it looks like a doggone, oh, it is here. See, I've never taken it out of the box. It came with this as well. So, $39.98. Again, and a partridge on a pear tree. It's an awesome deal for that amount. Okay, so someone said yesterday about their whatever you call these, and I was like, oh yeah, you can use that for doing the glass etching because again, you just need something to stick, a stencil of whatever you're choosing to stick. The silk screen transfer. So these, the blue like this, I got these at the Dollar Tree. So you can totally find these at the Dollar Tree. Or, I know I have another one. I don't know where it is. Or they have these at Hobby Lobby, which is, if you could see, it says reusable glass etching stencil. So you could, that's why I was saying if we wanted to personalize it, if you want to do like, we could have did some glass etching on the outside of the candle jars if you were personalizing it, something like that. Yeah, these though aren't the Chocateur, so I didn't. Yeah, but that's what they were talking about. You got the same kit that I purchased first. I ended up buying 2 because I wanted a larger melting pot. I did use a double boiler though. I didn't feel comfortable putting directly on the hot plate. Oh, really? Yeah, well, we just did these too, and I put it directly on the hot plate. But absolutely do what's comfortable for you because you're dealing with does get super, super hot. So you do want to, obviously take precautions and do what's best, for you. So, okay. So again, these are Hobby Lobby. These are Dollar Tree. And then these I picked up at on Amazon. So we have a bunch of Easter ones that, we can do later. Got off late, so I'm going to have to watch on replay from... Aw, hi Wanda. That's okay. Thank you for stopping in. So, I don't know. Do you guys think we should just do, something like this? Again, you guys probably aren't, because it's going to need to be left on for at least, 30 minutes to an hour. So, I will show you tomorrow before we start a new project what the etching looks like. So we can put on one of these, and what I'm thinking is we're just going to put it in the middle of the glass, or we could do, this one would fit on there, and it says grow up here in love. But I think these other ones are going to be too big unless... Oh, that love would fit on there. The love would be cute on there. Candles are making a comeback. I ordered a cage decor yesterday and just got notified. Oh, yeah, they ship very fast. Troy, what, Papas? Oh, I put your charger over there by your little station, son. I had you all set up over there. So I'll show you guys. We'll cut a couple of these out, and you guys can tell me which one you think we should put on there, and then we'll do the glass etching really quickly, which is, I mean, it's not rocket science. Anybody could do it by any means. Let's cut this one. I'll put these back. Yes, I would love to see how the etching works. Yeah, it's very easy to do. You want to clean your glass surface. We're going to put the paste on. You need to let it set for like 30 minutes. I usually just kind of do it, leave it, and forget about it. And then you rinse it off, and then you'll see the etching. Let's take this one. Well, I should just cut kind of like this one so that it wraps around the glass, but you guys can tell me. And it leaves that, it's just a really pretty effect. I have done some glass etchings, like I did a jewelry box, and you know how sometimes the jewelry boxes have like the double opening doors, and they have, you know, glass on those, and I have etched some of the, you know, a stencil into the doors, which was super pretty. I don't think I ever showed you guys that, because I didn't do that on a live. Okay, no, she's right there. Wasabi, Rima. Oh, it wouldn't? That's not surprising, though, is it? All right, this is cooled off. Let's move that out of the way. Again, the candles aren't going to set up until, you know, probably tomorrow. I'll show you what those look like. I'll pour the rest of that in tomorrow. You guys like that? If we were to wrap that around, or no? That might not, unless we cut it and maybe do that bit on that side and then do that bit on this side. I am not opposed to cutting my stencils. Or we can just do like the love on one side. One more thing for me to be. I went to Virginia, just got back. It was a bit hectic but enjoyable. These comments are not moving up. Cut it. That would be pretty. To do this one, just do the love. I like the cut pieces. So what I'm thinking is actually cutting out like that T. You know what I mean? And then doing like these swirls. No, cut one. I think you guys are telling me to cut this. I hope so, because I'm cutting it. I'm just going to cut this T out, basically. And then we'll cut that in half. All right. And then let's do... Okay. Did you get the border stencil from Amazon? Yes. That is a nice one to have in the stash. I did. I sure did. Okay, so let's go like this on this side. Yeah. And then on this side, we'll go the same. Should it go? No, I like it that way. You okay over there, sir? Oh, how much of this? Since I already cut it. Let's cut off a little bit of the borders at the top since I've already cut it that way. I don't have a lot of excess to try to roll up on the glass. Actually, let's see. That might just be good enough. You okay, Purpose? All right. Okay. So this went like this, right? So then let's get... So again, you want to use a double stick because you absolutely have to leave... you have to leave your stencil on while it's doing the glass etching. And then also when you wash it off, just wash it with this, wash it with the stencil on there. All right, so I am going to take... Nope, it's crooked. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right. I got to trying to line up the swirl. And as I'm doing that, because it is round, it's, Okay, and then let's get this bottom half pulled back up. There we go. I don't care about the rest of it. I just want actually what I'm going to be etching to be flat. Okay. All right. And I'm going to make sure that all of that is down good. Especially those little dots there. I'm missing. Thank you, Chauncey. All right, so that's down. Okay. And then this goes like this. So let's turn that around. And you want to keep these, right? Because you could put your stencils back on. So is this going to be perfect? Nope. Okay, let's come down a little bit. Actually, let's do it this way this time. Okay. Get that down first, and then we'll pull up. I don't want to rip it because it's real thin right there in that area where I removed the T. Again, I don't care about bubbles in anywhere else as long as the actual stencil itself is flat where I need to put the etching. So like that, all of that right there, I don't care about. That just needs to be stuck down. All right. I don't need a onyx hair. That is definitely an onyx hair this time because it's white. Okay, so now we have our stencil down. Again, you're not going to take this stencil off until you've washed off the etching product. Okay, and then again, it comes with gloves. Use your gloves. You don't want this on your skin. I will not be able to make it in with my butterfly ring, so let's take that off. And then I usually just use a palette knife. You don't need anything special to put it down. Get those hairs out. I know. Her hair, man, I swear. One thing that we didn't have to deal with Jack, but wowee with her. Okay, so this is the etching paste. As usual, when you're, you know, I always just stir up my product. But again, please, please, please use your gloves, y'all. Don't. Okay, so now as you're doing this, it's going to etch glass, right? So if you get it on the glass anywhere else but your stencil, you're going to want to remove it because, you know, just take a wipe or a wet cloth or something and get it off because your glass is going to be etched wherever this paste stays. So like right there, I need to be careful because I don't want it in that area right there. If you also have like a silicone, like one of these, you can use that on here to put this on as well. Whoa, buddy. What'd you drop? You didn't fall? Okay, you're still standing. As long as you don't fall. Is that a little? I need to get right there where I cut. All right. So now I'm just going to. And I don't know. I mean, I'm always liberal with my paste. I don't like try to go in and scrape it and make it all tidy, but you can if you wanted to, you know, get that all off. But I usually just let it cover just like this. Again, you know, to each his own. Someone else might do it differently. If that's the way it works for you, more power to you. But I've always just put it on and then just let it go. Just let it do its thing. Does it have an odor? No, and you guys know I'm sensitive. I don't have a project that doesn't end up with fur in. Yeah. No. Okay, hold on, son. I just need to put it on this side and then I'm done. Okay, so again, we're not going to see anything today, but I will show you guys tomorrow. I will actually just wash it off and then I'll pull the stencil off with you guys tomorrow so you can see. So once you get this down, you do want to leave it. I think it says 30 minutes is the recommended time, but I just leave it on there and let it do it. When I remember, I go back and wash it off. It's not going to hurt it if you don't set a timer for exactly 30 minutes or anything. It's not going to hurt anything. So we've got these little wispies that are out here. Okay, so I got it a little bit. I need, excuse me, candle. So I got it just a little bit on the outside there. So I do want to clean it up. and then come back and do this. So again, not going to see a whole lot today, but you guys seen what it looked like before. And then now with the etching paste on there, and then when I wash it off tomorrow, I will pull off the stencil and you guys will see basically that prettiness etched on the glass. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll put a transfer or something right there. Nicole, I've let it sit overnight and it, you know, it doesn't do anything because it's just etching the glass, right? I've let it sit overnight. It hasn't, like not come off of my stencils or anything like that. It hasn't given me any problems. So there isn't a scent to it that I can tell. You guys know I'm super sensitive. There's like a faint scent, but you see, I can hold it that close and, I don't smell, it's like a very faint chemical scent, if anything. And I don't even know how to explain it. I guess chemical. But it's very, very faint. After this, I'm heading to your link and getting this. Yeah, so I think Sue probably put it in my link. If not, I will put it in my link. So it is the Pentart glass etching paste. Again, it comes with gloves. It comes with instructions. So I just can't stress to you guys enough how important it is to wear your gloves on this one. I know sometimes when we're pouring resin, you know, I'm guilty of it too, but I always make sure to put my hand protections on when I'm doing this. So anyhow, tomorrow I will show you the glass etching. And then I will show you the 2 candles as they have set. And I will finish up the bottoms of these 2 pretty guys. Yeah, it's like I said, it's super simple. There's nothing to it. Just make sure your glass is clean. And then you just need to have a self-adhesive stencil, because if you try to do it with, you know, a regular stencil, you're still going to need to spray some spray tack or something, because you need to let that stencil sit there while it's doing the etching of the glass. So that's the only thing. Yes, the stencil that I cut apart, this one, this color, it came from Amazon. Yeah. So it should be in my Amazon store. It's probably way far down there, though, because I've had these for a while. So anyhow, I'll finish the backs of these. I will put the thread through, or, you know, the little hooks and stuff that it came with. I'll put this stuff through. I'll show you the candles tomorrow. I'll show you the glass etching, and then we'll start a new project tomorrow. So anyhow, I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.